Welcome back to Cooking with Carolyne. Today's going to be the last shot in this kitchen. Today we're going to be making quiche. First you have to cut it like this.
Where are you cutting?
You have to cut the bacon. It has to be like this.
Now, angle the knife. There you go. Okay.
It's going to be a little thick. Ugh.
Take your time.
And my assistant, well, he had I didn't really have an assistant. It was really thick for me, so the replacement is took in, and that's my mama, and my dad is my assistant in this one.
So tell him what he's doing.
He's cutting it into little strips, and
Cubing it.
cubing it, and then he has to put it in the skillet, but I will put it in the skillet. It was hot, don't do it, but you have to stir it up so it will get hotter. And if it's hizzling, then it's time. If it hizzles too long, then you might have burnt it. Then you messed up the whole quiche. And so that's why I'm stirring it, and it's hizzling, and you can see some bubbles. Now it's time to put the 4 eggs in. Ooh. Well, I dropped one and it cracked one.
Go ahead.
So that just
Make sure there's no eggs shells in there.
Daddy, is there any eggshells in there?
Mm-mm.
Why does it keep gushing on me? It keeps gushing on me.
Because you're pushing it in. You gotta like open it. That's better.
Ooh. I didn't see that first. Okay, now we have to whisk. I'm whisking the eggs now. And sorry for that delay. We just had to go over. I had to read some. I had to listen to something. And when it gets all yellow, you're good to get a 1/2 cup of half and half.
Half a cup or whole cup?
A 1/2 cup.
Whole cup.
Whole cup. Daddy.
You need me to pause it?
Okay. Okay, I got my full cup of half and half. Just dump it all in, and so once it gets this color, you're good to put a whole bag of Swiss in.
Which is?
A 1/2 cup.
1 1/2.
1 1/2.
1 1/2 cups of Swiss.
Okay, and if I can get this open, because it's a very new pack. Okay, dump it all in. Okay, and it's gonna be a little hard because it's, you know how a lot of cheese is really thick. But that's at the end of the line.
It's alright. Do the rest of the stuff.
And now, all of this we use for Parmesan cheese. You have to, if it has this much,
Which is how much?
1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, then you just, if you have it, and if it,
Just
then you can just dump it all in, and we have to dump it all in, and then we have to buy more. Okay, and so it's going to get a little bit thicker. I'm going to stir it up a little bit. And then you get salt and pepper.
A little bit more than that. Then came out.
Now some pepper. Okay, and now, how much?
Just 1 dash on the wool.
Okay, now 1 teaspoon,
Quarter teaspoon.
1/4 teaspoon of flour. That's very little, I know. And then you stir it all up. Okay, now you put in
A 16-ounce package.
a 16-ounce package.
Chopped, thawed spinach.
Chopped thawed spinach, and press out all the waters you can, and then you just get it all in there if you can. And if it's stuck,
Just use your hand.
just use your hand. And if your kids are not watching you, then this is a good way to get your kids to eat green, because it's kind of like a pie. Just rub it out, and then stir it up. Ooh.
Go ahead and add half the bacon.
Add half the bacon.
Just grab it with your hand. It should be cool enough. That's good. And look, a half a handful more. There you go.
Okay, and I put some bacon in, stir it up. I know it looks disgusting, but it's really good. It might look weird at first, but once you taste it, your taste buds might seem like they're in a dreamland, but they're not. You're just eating vegetables. Okay, now you need to put all this in 2 frozen 9-inch pie crust.
So you put about half in one and half in the other.
Half in one and half in the other. Now you just sprinkle the bacon all over, and don't worry. You will have to cook the bacon more. So don't get all worked up because you don't want to cook no more bacon. You have to. Okay, and then you put it in the oven for 45 minutes and it has to be as hot. It has to be for 400 degrees.
You want to put it in?
And you have to put it in for 45 minutes in a 400 degrees oven. And that's it for today on Cooking with Caroline.